Welcome to one more session of stock market analysis. And today I'm going to talk about the 10 heavyweight stocks of the Indian market, the 10 heavyweight stocks of Nifty. So my trading is finished. Market is about to finish in 12 minutes. In stocks, in my online trading room with my traders, I was trading Yes Bank, Infosys, Idea, ICICI Bank, and Dish TV, and booked profit in all of them. 5,300 was the profit that I booked here. I sit every day on a capital of 10 lakh rupees, and with that, I trade the market with a maximum risk of 5%. So, in the FNO, so we trade all segments here. So in the FNO, I was mostly trading Nifty. I was trading Reliance, a few option strategies. One of them is still going on, and booked a profit of about 16,360. So total about 21,000 was the profit that I booked here. About 2% on my capital I could make today in a market that was falling down. What did I do with this money? I immediately convert this money into a portfolio stock. That is one thing I teach my students also. I also practice it, that whatever money you make from intraday trading using high leverage should be immediately converted into a long-term asset, a stock that you want to hold for 5 or 10 years, which is undervalued. That is what we practice. So good day for me, about 21,000 rupees of profit. And I have one strategy in Reliance that I'll be carrying till expiry. And my reward to risk ratio in that is 4:1. So I have a high probability I'll make a decent money in that strategy. So let's start by looking at the market. And after that, I will have a look at the top 10 stocks of the Indian market. So this is the market. And I started my year by saying this is going to be the year of the bear, looks likely. And that is what the market is doing basically. It is sliding down, a very nice flag pattern. You can see it is a continuation pattern. And this month also, last month also, FIIs were the net sellers, and it is our Indian mutual funds, our DIIs, which are trying to hold the market together, but it's a very expensive market. Result season is on, and the results are not great. They're not bad, but they're not great. They do not justify a 26 PE of the market. And those who know about PE of the mid caps, in 2018, in January 2018, the PE of the mid cap index was about 105. And it has now come down to 50. And I think that is what we will see in the index stocks also gradually as profit booking starts here. Most of people, they think only this is the market, but this is just the top 50 stocks of India. The rest of them has been very bearish in 2018. And let's check out how this is. Like if you see here, this is the yearly trend line. Price is hovering around the yearly trend line. It has been sideways since November, and every attempt to go up, the price is being rejected. In fact, this is the price rejection level that we are looking at about 11,000 is a huge resistance on the upward side for the price. It is not able to break on the other side, and if you see, it is gradually trying to go on the downward side, and I'll very carefully watch this trend line of the market. The moment this trend line is broken on the downward side, you can see further downside into the market. Another index is Bank Nifty, and we saw Bank Nifty was more stronger than the Nifty. Last year, two sectors held the market on the upward side. One was banking, financial services, and other was the IT and the services sectors. That's where FMCG services, they were holding the market up. And gradually, as we see selling coming into these sectors, then you can see the market coming further down. Results are not coming very good. Today, Maruti came with results and not a very good results. It is the leader in the auto sector. So if I go to Maruti, we see this is how Maruti has just cracked down. This was right on the top, formed a double top here, and since then it is a selling spree that has started in Maruti, and today it is breaking a very, very important level of 6,500. And if this level is broken down, there is further downside you can see into the stocks. This is a great time to buy quality stocks. This is a great time to do some short trading in the market. And those who are expert in this will continuously make money here, no matter whether the market goes up or the market goes down. So, Nifty, which consists of the top 50 businesses of India, the top 50 companies, out of the total 50 stocks of Nifty, these are the 10 stocks which have the most weightage. More than 50% weightage is these 10 stocks. So if you want to understand the market, these stocks have to be understood properly and carefully. One of them is HDFC, and you see it is relatively a strong stock. Normally, these are the stocks in which a lot of money gets come from FIIs, from DIIs. They are held by most of the mutual funds, so they don't go down so easily. Normally, because there is a lot of liquidity that is there into these stocks. So these stocks normally remain bullish. So watch them very carefully. I normally watch them very carefully if there is any selling coming in these stocks. If selling starts coming in these stocks, then that is a selling pressure on the whole market. If you see HDFC, still volatile sideways. If you see from 2018 onwards, it has not gone up, it has not gone down. In fact, right now there's a nice head and shoulder visible on this, but for the moment, this stock is holding on its own. The uptrend is intact. HDFC Bank is not the same story. HDFC Bank is seeing a selling pressure now. It is not able to hold the price on the upward side, even though the pattern formed is flat, but it has not been able to break it on the upward side. And any break below 2000 levels will push it further down. ICICI Bank is a bullish stock, especially after Chandana Kochar left. This has, tried to go up, but now even this move is, fizzling out, and there is profit booking coming in ICICI Bank. The whole of banking sector, financial services sector, many stocks are there on the expensive side, and if I was holding anything, I would book my profit here. Infosys, the IT sector, this has been a strong stock, and this is one stock which is not affected by any bearishness. In fact, it is continuously trying to break this level. Even today, when the market is down 63 points from plus 80 points, this stock is holding its level. So this is a strong stock, and I'll watch very carefully this stock. If it breaks on the upward side, that is a good sign for the IT sector. But if this starts selling off, that will put a lot of selling pressure on the market. ITC, another heavyweight, is already selling off. We can see every move to go up is being sold off. You see, 2 days ago it was a heavy sell-off that came here, and today also it has started selling off from the top. Kotak Bank is sideways, but it has tried to go up in the last 2-3 months, but not as aggressively as you would have seen in Reliance or Infosys. But a sideways stock which has good liquidity, and at a lower level, I won't mind buying it if I was interested in the large caps. Larsen and Toubro has got result today. This is another stock that is selling off, and if the sell-off continues, this is where this move started, 1200 rupees, and I think this is where this can come back to 1200 rupees. And when the market is coming down, you have to have the expertise of learning how to short the market. In fact, in this market, if you learn properly your option strategies, you can actually decide, what will be your maximum profit, what will be your maximum loss, no matter where the market goes, if you understand the market mathematically. Maruti is already 7% down today. The market did not like the results. It came down. Reliance is a heavyweight. Reliance has been holding the market. In fact, if you will go last 1 year, you will see that most of the major moves that have gone up, Reliance has contributed a lot in those moves here. So this is a stock, this and Infosys, I will watch them very closely. As long as they are up, they will try to hold the index up. They have a big weightage, but in case they start selling off, then I will not be very sure of the index going up. Another heavyweight is TCS. TCS is already selling from the top, from 2,200. It is already down to 1924. Every effort to go up is being sold off. It took support at the yearly trend line, and it is trying to move up. So this is a very nice stock for swing trading because it goes up also, it goes down also. On your 30-minute chart, using your trend following method, this can give you good money. But still on the expensive side, a good valuation of this stock is about 1,500 rupees, 1,400, 1,500, and that would be a level I would be interested in buying some TCS. But for the moment, it looks like expensive stock. In fact, the whole market is expensive. A PE of 26 is an expensive market that I'm looking at here. So these are the top 10 stocks of India. Keep an eye on them. And this is the Nifty here, the index. Let's see what took the Nifty up today, what took the Nifty down today. Today, we had Z Limited, it went down 30%. Mama, that is bad. Must be having a real bad result. From 444, Z went down to 299, unless it was not a bonus or a split. I'm not sure of that. So I have to go and check. I was not tracking this stock. But 30% down. Maruti is 8% down. Ultratech Cement is 6% down. Hero Moto is 4% down. And Hero Moto can be a good buying opportunity. It's looking at the structure of this stock. This can be a very good buying opportunity. I would love to buy it, but the market is closed. So that's a good buy that I can see. Then India Bull Housing Finance went down. Grasim went down. So you can see it is a lot of stocks that are actually moving on the downward side. On the upward side, we had Infratel, SCL Tech, Yes Bank. Yes Bank had a new, MD, and it rallied up 19-20% yesterday. Most people didn't notice that the profit went down 7%. The reality is hitting today. It is already down from 245 to 219, and not great numbers. So won't be very surprised if it starts pushing a little down as the market is also pushing down. So take care. This market gives you an opportunity to trade both sides of the market. It is worth learning. There is money in the market every day, provided you know how to trade both the long and short side of the market. In the night, 9 to 11, I have a 2-hour of introductory session. So I invite you to attend it. The link to that is at the bottom. Just go there, click the link, and come in the evening 9 to 11, where I'll be telling you about how this market can be handled by everybody, how you can learn it, and how you can take control in your own hands here. So wishing you all the best, and see you again in one more session.